Morning guys, it's a Sunday morning here. We've woken up early, Ollie's had his bottle and the boys are playing happily in the other room. They might burst in a minute, see how we go. But I thought, why not take this chance to film a quick 5-minute makeup look. Today's look I'm going to do a summer bronzed look, and the video will be more than 5 minutes because I'll be talking and explaining as I go, but it will be very quick and easy once you get the gist of the steps. Okay, let's get started. So this morning I've already washed my face, put my eye cream on, a serum and a day cream. So now that I'm getting ready, my face is dry, it's not tacky at all. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is a BB cream because it's summer, it's hot, it's sweaty. We're just going to the markets this morning, so I just want something quick and easy to apply, and that's going to be this Rimmel BB cream. I've tried a lot of BB creams over the years. I love this one because it's a 9-in-1. I use the color medium and it has an SPF 20. I'm just layering on the sunscreen. And this BB cream is awesome. A lot of other ones that I've used they kind of go on a bit sheer and it makes you look a bit more sort of brown or bronze, but there's no coverage. And I need some coverage. I've had acne damage from when I was a teenager growing up. This actually is a primer. It smooths, it conceals, it helps minimize appearances of pores. It has natural looking coverage, moisturizes for 24 hours. I have really dry, dehydrated skin. It awakens tired skin, yes please. Brightens the skin with vitamin C complex, and gives a radiant finish, which I love. I know that using other applicators can give a better finish, but honestly, like everyday look, I just want to get it on and get out of the bathroom really quickly. I also have a small bathroom, so when there's 2 boys in there, like, there's not enough standing room. Now, it's helped to even out my skin tone. You can still see that I have blemishes, something that I just have to deal with. I'm just going to put on a little bit of concealer. Now, you can skip this step if you don't have horrible skin like mine. That would save you a couple of minutes getting ready. I'm just feeling a bit self-conscious right now, so I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on. The powder that I'm going to use also has quite good coverage. The next thing I'm going to use is some under eye concealer because I have 2 young boys at home with me. So sleep deprivation is my life. So I'm going to use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind eye concealer. You can see like I'm almost empty. I need to buy another one. This is in the color light or pale. This has gotten great reviews all over YouTube. It has its own little like spongy sort of applicator, so you just twist it and then just pack that on depending how big your circles are. So my circles are kind of like the darkest just in here, so you can apply it a bit heavier where you need it. I like to apply it a little bit further down the face, so it's kind of like a triangle, and I sort of bring it out here too, so then that will help lift my highlighter. And I'm just going to put some just on the top of my eyelid there, just in the corner, to help brighten that as well. I'm just going to wipe the excess just on the tip of my nose there, just to help brighten that as well. Okay, so now that I've got pretty much the base sorted for the wet product, I'm going to seal that all in with the powder. In today's look, I'm going to use the Nude by Nature Natural Mineral Cover. I'm the color medium. I love this stuff. I love this for a bronze look especially because it has mica in the foundation formula, in the mineral like foundation formula. So you could wear this on its own without the BB cream underneath it. I just like it because it gives me a bit more coverage. I'm just tapping off the excess off of my brush. I'm just using my Body Shop Kabuki brush to apply it. It's just a force of habit really. They do come, like it does have its own little like smaller brush. I just like this bigger one because I don't need to work so hard to buff it in. I find it quicker. I'm just holding my hair back out of my face. Because I have darker hair, I feel like you just get like this powder line in your hair. For the bronzer, I'm going to use my Body Shop one in Warm Glow. It's a baked powder. And I know this isn't really like a budget item. I honestly, they last so long. They'd last me almost 2 years. And I love this color because I have olive skin and it has a little bit of pink in it and it has like a little bit of the pearl color. A lot of bronzers tend to make me look orange and this one doesn't, which I love. So I'm just using that brush that came with my Nude by Nature foundation, and I'm just going to apply that over. I'm sort of aiming for like under the cheekbones, not so much like on top, but I'm just, a little bit will go there, but I'm just aiming for under the cheekbones there to begin with, right up to where your temple is, so where your hairline is on the top of your ear, and I'm going to bring that down and then on the jawline as well. So I'm going to add the bronzer where the sun would naturally hit you. So if you're going to go out and get a suntan, it would be on your forehead, your eyebrows, cheeks, and like on your jawline as well. And you can do it around your hairline too to give you a bronze look, or you know, to even give you like more of a slimming effect as well. So I'm just going to go up and do just along my forehead and my temple. I love this color. I've been using this for years, back when I used to work there. What feels like a lifetime ago. I'm just going to go, I'm going to aim for just down the side of my nose as well. Okay, so that's the bronzer done. The next thing I'm going to use is a cheek color. I'm going to go in with a peachy color. So I'm just using the Rimmel Lasting Finish blush. This is in Coral. I find that a peachy color just helps to brighten your makeup look, whether you have, you know, fair English rose skin or olive skin like me, or even caramel skin. The shade of it just looks really nice and warm against the skin. So I'm just going to go in my brush and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of the cheeks, and I'm going to swoop it up to the temple, kind of like a teardrop like that. I think all women do it, where you sort of look in the mirror to do your cheeks and you kind of do this like a little cheeky smile to like get the apples of your cheeks really nice and round. And I'm just going to swoop that up. I'm kind of dabbing as I go as well. I just find that works for me. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do on my base is highlighting. I'm going to use the highlighter out of my Maybelline Master Contours kit. This is in the medium to deep shade range. This is an example of one of the bronzers that does make me look a little bit orange. Like I will use it if I'm going on, you know, holidays or something like that, because it's a convenient sort of pack. But it's not my go-to like my Body Shop one is. So I'm just going to take some of the highlighter powder and I'm just going to add it to the tops of my eyebrows here, the tops of my cheekbones. I'm even going to take it along the jawline and the nose as well, because I want there to be some shimmer in my life to make me look nice and awake and alert. I'm also going to go on the top of the brow bone as well. If you add some to the top of your lip, it's going to make your lips pop a little bit too and make them look like they're really standing out. And the other thing I like to do is, this is actually my Body Shop brush. I bought these years ago when I used to work there. What was that? Like 8 years ago, and they're still in great condition. Like I know they're not cheap, but they're really good quality and they last. I've never had to replace one. It's actually a blusher brush, but I use it for my highlighter because I like to pack the highlighter on. And I'm going to just aim. I also like it because it's like the perfect size for my eye. And I'm just going to aim for the top of the brow bone, and I'm just going to like press that down onto my eyelid. Because the bigger brush you use, the less work you have to do and the less time it's going to take you to get ready. And I love that. So that's done. Now I'm going to take the leftover bronzer that I have on my bronzing brush, and I'm just going to aim for that just in that sort of crease there. I'm just squeezing the brush so that it's not going on like full pelt. And I'm just going to aim that for the crease there. Just for a little bit of colour and a little bit of dimension without the effort. Oh, hello Ollie, good morning. You see like a blonde reflection of his hair in the background, that's my son. Okay, so I'm just going to tidy up that bronzer on my jawline. I like to do this step last just to tidy it up. I'm going to use the rest of the powder that's on my powder brush, and I'm just going to press that and sort of wipe it along the bottom of my cheekbone. So you're going to aim for like the inner corner where your lips meet to like just sort of the almost the top of your ear, but in that little like middle bit there, I don't know what that's called, but that's where I'm going to aim it through here, because I don't want the bronzer to come all the way down, but I just want to tidy that line up. Okay, my lips are really dry too, so I'm just going to use my Old Faithful Lucas Pawpaw ointment, and I'm just going to put that on while I finish the rest of my face, because I can just feel it so dry. Normally I'd honestly do this first. A little tip for you is if you want a nude look, I put this on when I start, and then I'll just put powder all over my face, including my lips, and then a gloss, and it looks like I've got nude lipstick on. That's another quick tip for you. Okay, so I'm just going to do my eyebrows next. I've actually got this pencil from Sports Girl, a brow pencil in a dark brown. Has a little spoolie on the end, and it was like on the clearance rack, and then it was like an extra 50% off clearance. And I like to use this on the days when I really don't want to spend any time on my brows. I just give them a quick brush through, and I'm going to draw, I'm just going to fill in down the bottom there slightly, not with a lot of product. It's like a little line there, and I'm just gonna dab it up a little bit just to fill in the beginning of my brows, really like ever so slightly, and I'm going to brush that up into my brow. Now that I've got the beginning done, I'm going to brush my brows down, and I'm going to follow the natural hairline, and I'm going to help define that with this product, and then I'm just going to brush it through like that. It's quite a soft product, and it moves really quite easily, so really great to do when you just want a quick and easy brow. Minimal effort. I'm just going to put some eyeliner on. I'm going to use my Body Shop Smoky Kohl Eye Definer. It's got a little blender on the end, which I love. I've used plenty of other, you know, pharmacy, drugstore, chemist bought eyeliners, but I still go back to this one because it blends really nicely, and the blender on the end is like the right texture. Some of them that I've bought is like the blender, that like the smudger itself is really hard, and it's like ow when I blend my eyeliner. So I'm just going to aim really roughly for the outer third. So it doesn't matter if it goes on messy because you're going to blend it out. So I start on the outer third, and I just move that product onto my eyelid, onto the inner corner with the blender. So I'm just kind of windscreen wipering that on like that. If you start to get it a little bit gappy, you can sort of like use your blender to pull that product down. And then I'm just going to hold my finger tool on my skin there, and I'm just going to sort of wing that out with the blender. This is my Rimmel Volume Shake mascara that has this funny noise when you shake it. Now I can't be bothered to curl my lashes today. I can hear the boys eating their breakfast in the other room, so I need to get cracking. So I'm just going to whack this on. I like to put mascara on the bottom lashes. I know there used to be like this theory that you would only do that at night time for a nighttime look, but I like to do it during the day as well. Last thing is lips. And we're done. Because this is a summery sort of bronze look, I'm just going to go in with a lip gloss. This was a gift actually from my mom, which came in a gift pack. So if you want to pick a colour which is nude or something with like a bronze sort of shimmer or something sort of bright and happy, peach is always really nice as well. This is kind of like a peachy, pinky colour. It's in the colour All Nighter. Love it when my mum goes on holidays because she always brings back like little gifts for me. Makes me feel like I'm 12 and I'm still living at home. It's great. Okay, and I think that's everything. So normally in the morning when I do this routine and I'm not talking and explaining what I'm doing, it would literally take me 5 minutes. I just smear it on, seal on the powder, do my cheekbones, lick a mascara, do my lip gloss. Sometimes I'll even do my lip gloss in the car. Like I have my lip gloss stash in my handbag. And I used to do that in my nappy bag as well. So that's something that you can do if you just want to quickly just get the base on and then go back. Something that I also do in the mornings when I get ready is I might do my makeup in stages. Like I'll put the kettle on, put my skincare on, go back, make the kids toast, sit them in Ollie's high chair, you know, Zach's at the table, and I'll quickly come back and like do the base or whatever. And then once I've had my breakfast, I might just quickly do mascara while Zach's putting his shoes on, something like that. So if all hell is broken loose, that's how I end up getting ready to leave the house in the morning. Okay guys, that's all from me today. I think that's everything that you would need to create a summer bronze look in 5 minutes. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more videos from me, and then you won't miss out. Thanks guys, see you in my next video. Bye. Ollie, you're so loud.